With the rising cost of living and many pet owners returning to the office, the number of pandemic pets in need of new homes and the wait list to get those pets into shelters is growing. Joining us with more is Toronto Humane Society's Hannah Sotropa. Hannah, great to see you.
So good to see you, Kelsey. It's been a while.
It has been a while. You know, over the last 2 years, we've seen a lot of people adopting pets, and now they're all going back to the office. What are you hearing are the most prominent reasons people, unfortunately, are surrendering those pets?
So throughout 2021, we're still seeing the most common reasons animals being surrendered as the medical cost of the animal, housing or landlord issues, and then lastly, behavioral reasons. It's a really great reminder as we see the number one reason there, medical cost of the animal, about the importance of pet insurance for when the perfect storm does happen. You're not worried about facing the unimaginable, which is severing the human-animal relationship, which we know is incredibly powerful and does transcend socioeconomic barriers. And so pet insurance is a great fail-proof so that you always have peace of mind for when an accident or illness does happen.
Hannah, you mentioned the relationship between the pet and the animal, or the pet and the human. So when we sever that relationship, what effect does that have on the animal?
So severing a human-animal bond does have quite a big impact on the animal. It's much harder to create a new human-animal bond than it is to protect or support an existing one. And so ways that we help to protect and support existing relationships is through the provision of accessible services, training programs. We have behavior assistance. We have niche areas too for cats and our feline friends as well. Furthermore, to that point, the effect on animal will vary dependent on the animal's personality. We see some animals who have a very hard time in shelter with the new sights, sounds, and smells. And then we see some animals who do adjust quite quickly to the new routines, environments, and schedule changes. But no two animals are the same. And so when thinking about adopting, do consider that the time frame will vary from animal to animal. So the adjustment period could be anywhere from a couple of weeks to months on end. But the best thing you can do to help ease that transition is move at the pace in which the animal is adjusting. Never flood, never overwhelm, never scare them from a new experience or type of stimulation. Always moving at their pace with an appropriate, considerate approach.
Hannah, for pet owners who are facing this harsh reality that make it challenging to keep their pet, what do you say to them?
So it's challenging to keep your pet depending on the issue at hand. Will determine what the best course of action is. So for folks who might be experiencing separation type anxiety, going back to the office, finding appropriate training and behavior modification will be your best bet. A great place to start for anybody who's listening is our Pet Parent Support Network. This is an interactive database that has resources. It has guidance from our experts to be able to cater to your needs, that be training, medical, boarding, temporary housing, you name it. We want to find ways to act proactively so that we can prevent animals from ending up in the shelter. And as we better understand how we prepare for pet ownership, as we better understand how to value animals and what contributes to a higher quality of life, ensuring access to care, the very best care, is really important. And so that's where services like our Pet Parent Support Network come in, our public veterinary service clinic, our public pet food bank, our urgent foster care program. So if you are a person who's considering relinquishment of your animal, a way to prevent that would be connect with us, connect with our Pet Parent Support Network, know the alternatives and options that you do have before walking to a shelter and surrendering your pet.
Hannah, there are so many great resources out there, and we're thankful that you are one of them. Thank you for coming on the show.
Great to see you.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.